What up, boys? What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up? Sorry for missing some of the card. I heard it's been a good card so far. There's been a lot of finishes. Abdur Rahman Yakiayev is about to fight. Yeah, this is going to be a guaranteed finish. I think first round. Julius Walker is low-key a tough out, though. People forget, man. He gave... Wait, did he beat Alonzo Menifield, or did he just give him a tough fight? Let me check. Con hopefully submitted Javier Reyes. Yes, sir. Let's go. I knew he would finish Javier Reyes. Or no, I said decision, but... Yeah, Neil Donchenko got the KO finish. I knew it. Matsumoto beat Almacan. Abdullayev beat Nascimento. Okay. It's hard. That's fight would have been hard to predict. Ruzaboyev just submitted Pelayev. I forgot about Ruzaboyev's submission game. He's low-key nasty with the submissions. Yo, I missed a lot of the card, bro. Minus 650. I think that's too big of a favorite, not gonna lie, for Yakiayev. He's definitely gonna win, though, I think. I think he'll definitely finish Julius Walker. I don't know about first round, though, because Julius Walker can't be crafty. All right. Round one about to start. Let's check the timer. Timer is not moved to the front. There we go. Bang. All right. Round one's on. Oh, immediately! Drops him with the right hand immediately! As soon as the fight started, and it's over! It's over like that! Oh, I didn't think it was going to be round one, but immediately, right out the gate, Walker gets dropped to the right hand and finished with ground and pound. Oh. Yo, Yakiayev is actually nasty, bro. Right hand to open, and he drops Julius Walker badly and finishes with ground and pound. Julius Walker's protesting the stoppage, but he was hurt badly, and he was stumbling when he got up. I don't know, maybe a questionable stoppage, but I think that was, dude, that was a nasty, nasty sequence to start the fight. Wow. Let's watch it again. Glove touch, and right after that, he sets up. Bang! Counters the jab right away with the two down the middle. That's nasty, man. That's as nasty as it gets. Bang, his eyes go the second Yakiayev hits on the button. Wow, right away, man. Right away. Bang. Wow. Woo. We got to stop this timer now. Bisping's such a dick, bro. Bisping's like, dude, you're a great guy. You got dropped and badly finished. I'm not feeling the British impression right now, guys, so I didn't add the accent. Dude, what a finish, bro. That was nice. Countered the jab right over the top with like that kind of like a swimming right hand, swimming straight right hand. You know what I mean? He just kind of like snuck it over the top. I like that. That's what dude. Low key, I'd be doing that in sparring sometimes. Yesterday I wasn't. Yesterday I wasn't doing great. Right here, I got caught right here. Dude, Julius Walker got put out quick, man. Wow. Yakyayev is good, bro. 10-0 now. Hey, after getting eliminated in the group stage in the World Cup, Turkey's got a great prospect in the UFC, man. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. It's a good card so far, man. I haven't even. This is the first fight I've watched on the card. All right, Yakyayev wants the top 15 opponent. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves top 15 opponent in light heavyweight division more than Iwo Baranowski does. He's probably beating better opponents, isn't he? Dude, Baranowski just beat Junior Tafa by like a quick leg kick TKO. Yakyayev's beat so far this Lorenz dude on the Contender Series who had a decent record going into it. Kirkiera. Quick rear naked choke, though. 33-second rear naked choke. Brenson Ribeiro. Brenson Ribeiro is probably a tougher out than Ibo Aslan. And Junior Top. Actually, no. Junior Top is probably a better opponent than Brenson Ribeiro. And then Julius Walker's best win so far just now. Eric Nolan's coming down from middleweight, yeah, because he just fought by Sengur. By Sengur, dung 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 sahur. By Sengur, dung 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 sahur. Ay sanggur, tung 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 sagur. 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 All right, next fight, Hassanov versus Nolan. They're still showing some Rafael Fiziev like growing up story, something about him moving to Thailand. Dude, Fiziev's cool. He's got to move down to featherweight though. It's gonna be a rough cut for him at featherweight, but I think he should move down to featherweight. He's just not a lightweight, man. Like he's 5'8", but he doesn't have the build of Michael Chandler. Like Michael Chandler is like a natural lightweight because of how insane his physique is. Like despite Michael Chandler being kind of a shit fighter, um, you know, he's got a crazy physique and he takes great care of his body. Hey, y'all, tell me after the stream if y'all want me to get up. Oh fucking hell, I can't talk. Y'all want me to get on UFC 6 and play some games? I'll do that. We'll craft up the thumbnail and the process for the recap video. Damn, Fiziev almost caught Gaethje with that head kick. Dude, Fiziev was low-key a tough fight for Gaethje. Fiziev both times was a tougher fight for Gaethje than Topuria was. That's crazy, man. And Fiziev is good. He's good. It's just like the snipers and like guys who are really good at brawling that tend to get him because Fiziev likes things to be clean. But if you can beat him at that battle of being clean, then you're gonna really cleanly beat him, and you're not gonna get hit much. Like if you're a sniper like Kofi. But dude, Fiziev was hitting Gaethje with some good shots here. Even in the pocket, like the clinch knees, the Muay Thai. Fiziev has good Muay Thai, but he just doesn't hit hard. Like you hear like the snappy kicks. And I think part of that is because he doesn't have natural lightweight power. Like when he moves down to featherweight, he's going to be KOing guys again. And not just Moicanos, you know? He's going to be KOing guys who have solid chins on them. Dude, I low-key feel like Rafael Fiziev can win this. You know, I just watched back the Torres and Bahamondes fight. If Fiziev can counter Torres, I think he's going to win this. Sharmagmedov KO. I think it could happen. Because Shara hates Michelle Pereira because of like all the, you know, Israel and Palestine stuff, and you know what I mean? Eric Nolan could pull this one off, but I think I got Hasanov. Nasty finishes on this card so far. I'm gonna watch back some of them while I have time, okay? I'm gonna watch back some of these fights. I'm gonna watch this Daniil Danchenko knockout. All right. Bergen don't look bad with oh, that was a kick to the nuts there. Danchenko. Danchenko has a weird hairstyle here. All right, low kicks traded. Let's see where Danchenko caught him. Going with twos to the body. I like Danchenko's striking looks improved, a lot cleaner. He's not making as much mistakes, but he is getting caught with some jabs. He is hittable. Good low kick there from him. Twos to the body. I like how he throws these twos to the body, Danchenko. Good slip there. Slipped a big overhand there from Bergeron. See where he catches him. A lead hook there from Bergeron clips him. Dude, Danchenko's had some redness on the eye. Bergeron's not bad. Let's see if it was like a cold knock. How did this happen? Was this like a TKO because they're clinching up now? Elbow off the break. Bisping said it. Danchenko's definitely got potential. He just needs to clean some things off on his good liver shot. He gets clipped a lot. Like, Danchenko's very hittable. That can definitely be exposed in higher up competition. Like, he's getting hit by a lot of jabs. A lot of jabs and, lead hand. Oh, that's a good two there. Good shots, man. I think he almost stumbled Berger in there. Good teep. Teep hurt him. Yeah, now he's really putting the pressure on. I think this is probably where he gets it. He just looks like he's about to find Berger in here. I think this is where he gets it. Eric Nolan walking out right now. I'm just rewatching this Danchenko fight. Oh, it's a two down the middle. Rips to the body cleanly. Body's wide open on Bergeron. Good knee to the body. Now they're clinching. Anybody who's here right now, I'm just rewatching the Danchenko fight because I missed a lot of the fights on the prelims. And a lot of them were finishes. A lot of them were good fights. All right. Danchenko already gassing, so I think this is where he just gets it right here. Bang. Good counter, too, there from him. And see how does he get it, man? It's like the time where he gets it. Leg kick there. Leg kick there kind of hurt him. Everything that Danchenko throws has, like, steam on it, man. Seems like it hurts his opponents. Ukraine's got some good fighters, man. Whiffing a lot of shots. Good low kick there. 2-3, both miss. Jab to the body. Oh, Danchenko got in round 2. Yeah, I forgot Danchenko got that in round 2. Good low kick there from Danchenko. A little overhand. Good liver shot. Dude, Danchenko's body shots look... Dude, Danchenko's striking looks great. He's not as sound defensively as, I'd want him to be. All right, for any of those who are new, we're just rewatching the Danchenko versus Berggren fight. And Hasanov, I think, is walking out right now. Yeah, Hasanov's walking out. We'll switch back on if that fight continues, or if that fight starts. Good body shots. Berggren don't look too bad, man. Give him another chance in the UFC. This is a short notice opponent. Hasn't fought the greatest competition. Hasn't had the greatest, opportunities of training. Swedish prospect. He's pretty good. Not pretty good, but he has potential. Give him another chance. Danchenko's the tough out, man. Ziggy, stop. All right, let's see where Danchenko catches him, because now I'm looking at round 2. Any of those who are new, we're just rewatching the Danchenko fight. And we're going to switch on once the Hasanov fight starts, because he's making his way to the cage right now, I'm pretty sure. Good little 2 there as Berggren was fading. Berggren a little too light on the feet, and I think that's why he wasn't stinging Danchenko, hurting him or making him notice with these shots. Good little 2-3 there from Berggren, but Berggren's very open when he strikes. Very open when he strikes. It's not very responsible defensively. Oh, that's a head kick. Head kick that sat him down. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. There's a head kick that sat him down, and then shots against the fence. And it looked like, oh, that's nasty shots against the fence, and Herb Dean stops it. That's how it ended. Okay. Wow. Nasty knockout by Daniil Danchenko. That's how it ended. Okay. All right, we're switching back onto the fight right now. It's the tail of the tape. Perfect timing. Nasty knockout there from Danchenko. All right, now fighter intros. Bro, Danchenko's a problem, man. Berggren was giving him some problems though in the first round, but he caught him with that head kick. Berggren does well when it's clean, but when he because he's not defensively responsible, once those shots against the cage were going on, and Danchenko's got nice power in his hands, it was over. All right. Round 1 about to start. The arena's getting loud, bro. They're getting behind their guy. Hasanov versus Nolan. All right. Let's go. Round 1. Nolan throwing a head kick that lands on the guard of Hasanov. 1-1-2 little blitz there from Hasanov, and he pulls back on the 2. Yeah, Hasanov has a great build. He's frame mogging Eric Nolan out here. All right, takedown. Takedown early from Hasanov. He could climb the back and a suplex. Suplex there for Hasanov. And Hasanov's trying to pound away already on the ground. Hasanov's got really strong grappling. He has no submission wins in his career in the LFA. I think, no, did he fight in the LFA? Or was that another guy? I think he fought in the LFA, yeah. Yeah, Hasanov, really nice grappling to start out. Body lock. Mat returns in. Another mat return here from Hasanov. Nolan's been out-grappled before by Surkayev and immediately submitted with a rear naked choke just like this against the fence. But Eric Nolan's doing a good job getting up. He's trying to stuff the head. Trying to stuff the head of Hasanov, but Hasanov now has his legs gathered. I wonder if Hasanov's going to try to work for a submission here. He's pounding away on the fence a little bit, though. He stopped. It was just 2 shots. He switched to a single leg now. Hasanov's grappling's pretty nice, man. Switched to a single leg. Now he's trying to switch to a double leg. Nolan does a good job posting. He's posting wide against the fence. But now, fireman's carry there from Hasanov, and he flips him right back over. A few more ground and pound shots from Hasanov. Nolan's scrambling well. Bisping just said it. Little elbows against the fence. Hasanov gets him down again. Nice wrestling. Nice wrestling here from Hasanov. It's that Caucasus region wrestling, man. Hasanov's getting him with that. Hasanov's got a body lock now. He takes away the post arm of Nolan. Nolan's bleeding a little bit from the ground and pound shots, or not ground and pound, but the shots against the fence that Hasanov landed. No submission wins in Hasanov's career yet, but he's on the back of Nolan, and he keeps mat returning him. He just keeps dragging him down, but Nolan's worked his way from the middle of the octagon to the fence. And is Hasanov going to get him down again? He trips out the lead leg. Is Hasanov going to gas himself out with this, though? Because this is tiring work. Just keeping, just trying to hold Eric Nolan down. I feel like he should strike with him a little bit. Because I do think Hasanov has better striking than Eric Nolan from what I've seen. All right, another takedown here from Hasanov. Hasanov just keeps putting him down. I feel like he should just pound away with ground and pound shots here, man. He can do that, but Eric Nolan's doing a good job crawling to the fence and scrambling. Hasanov's still on the body lock. He's going to hook the lead leg. It's going to be real easy. It's going to be real easy, and I think he's going to get him down again, and he does. Hasanov just broke a record. Most takedowns in a welterweight round. Good for him. First fight. First fight, too, man. He's still holding on to that body lock. And he's going to trip out the back leg now. He's hooking the back leg. Now he switches to high crotch. He switches to high crotch and he gets him down like that. And now he's in the half guard. Nolan trying to save himself with a guillotine, but he ain't got the position for it. And he's trying to look for a Kimura grip now, but he ain't got that either. He almost had it, but Hasanov, he didn't almost have the submission, but he almost had a setup. But his arm's out. And now Hasanov is trying to ground and pound from the top. Now he's not throwing any more shots. Little fence grab there from Eric Nolan. Cheap. Nolan trying to throw elbows from the bottom. Hasanov's nice and selective with his ground and pound. I like this. I like how he's not gassing himself out or just throwing little pitter-patter ground and pound like Sean Brady. Elbows from the top for Hasanov. All right, and the round's over. Good round there. Very dominant round from Hasanov. Eric Nolan's cut from all the ground and pound and the shots against the fence at the start of the round. Good stuff from Hasanov. I want to see him do more of the same, but at the same time, I feel like he should strike out in the open a little more. And not just because I would rather see that than him holding him down, but it's because it's like, I feel like he has an advantage there as well. I feel like he can catch him there too, But, you know, I understand, like, Eric Nolan's going to be scared of the takedown threat now. So, you know, you can also use that against him in strike in the open. He's not going to be expecting, you know, like combos. And Hasanov can definitely fire those watching his tape. All right, yeah. Keep the wizard and fight off the cat. I don't like this advice from Eric Nolan's corner. I don't think it's going to change anything. All right, round 2 about to start here. Hasanov's got the crowd, man. Azerbaijan native. He's looking great. Just broke a record for most takedowns in a welterweight round. All right, round 2 starts. Round 2 starts. They're striking fake level changes here from Hasanov. Hasanov should fake those level changes and like jump into a 2, because I don't think Eric Nolan's going to counter him and catch him exchanging like Canelo. And immediately Hasanov's in on a single leg. Just gets the ankle pick, and he's immediately in on the takedown. Nolan's just laying on his back, and Hasanov's working to pass the guard. Nolan's trying to build his way back to the fence. Hasanov's on his back, though. Ain't got hooks in, but he's still on his back with that body lock. And I think that's good enough to keep Eric Nolan down. And he trips out his lead leg. Trips out the lead leg, puts Eric Nolan in a bad position on his other knee. And now he's in the full mount. And now he's on the back with hooks in. Eric Nolan turns his back. And Hasanov scrambles out of a Kimura lock, and he's right back on the hips. Right back on the hips. Great scramble from Hasanov, and then he gets right back on the hips and tries to take him down again. He's just making this a wrestling match, and it looks like Eric Nolan's fine with that. He's not, like, combating it to get back into the open and strike with it. Because Eric Nolan's not that great of a striker either. Good sprawl there. Good sprawl there from Eric Nolan. And Eric Nolan's got a guillotine now. He's got a guillotine position. But Hasanov pops his head out, and now they're on the open striking again. Hasanov looks tired. Good jab there from Eric Nolan. Another good jab. Oh, good 2-3 there from Hasanov. Hasanov can knock him out on the feet. Eric Nolan sprawls the takedown for a second, but Hasanov gets him to the fence and turns him back to his back. Good elbow there from Farman Hasanov. Eric Nolan's just like dead weight at this point. He's constantly trying to work for this Kimura, but I don't think he's going to get it, man. It's in. Joe Rogan would be like, it's in. Good ground and pound shots here from Hasanov. He can just fire away with them at this point. Nolan gets right back up. Nolan's kind of a dog. He gets right back up. He was a former Marine, so he's a tough guy. Hasanov still on the body lock. Nolan breaks the grip, but now Hasanov's right back on him like glue. Right back on him, trying to work against the fence for a double leg or single leg, anything like that. He's trying to break this wide stance of Nolan. He gets right back on the body lock, trips out the leg. Nolan's doing a good job defending, though, and they're right back out in the open striking. And I don't think Hasanov's going to like this, but he throws a nice jab because he's tired. Good jabs here from Hasanov. Nolan's not very confident now. So I think Hasanov can catch him on the feet. Good jabs here from Hasanov. Good jab there from Nolan. Nolan lands a little combo on the feet. He is gassed. Hasanov is gassed. I knew it. I knew this would happen to him. Good shots here from Nolan. Nolan's trying to press on the striking now. Hasanov whiffs an overhand, and now he takes him right back down. Hasanov takes him down. This is what he needs. He needs to just lay on him, and, you know. Hasanov does need to lay on him here because he is gassed. He looked very labored on the feet, and he was just walking into jabs from Eric Nolan. Hasanov trying to break the post arm of Nolan, and he does that. He should throw some little selective ground and pound here against the fence, and I think he'll still win the round, even though Nolan was starting to march forward and get him on the feet. Little ground and pound shots from the bottom from Nolan. I feel like Hasanov should, because Hasanov's got the position, and Nolan's still looking for that Kimura lock. Hasanov should just look for some ground and pound here, and that's what he's doing a little bit. But now Nolan's right back up. Hasanov switches to a high crotch. Nolan's really using that fence to defend. But now Nolan's looking to jump a ghillie, but he ain't got the position. Now he does a little bit. Nah, it's right back out. Hasanov's right out of that guillotine. He pops his head right out. And now Hasanov gets him down again, right into half guard. Hasanov, dude, there's 13 seconds. He can get some ground and pound off here. You can get some ground and pound off here. Just damage him a little bit, so your work's easier in the next round, and you don't have Nolan marching forward at you as much. Little nice elbows from him at the end of the round. I'd say 2-0 Hasanov. Hasanov looks good, man. He's just a little bit tired. Especially on the feet, he looks very tired. He's not working for any submissions. Hasanov's not a submission guy. He's just a wrestler with like jabs and a big meaty overhand, you know? Yeah, he does need to be more defensively responsible. Eric Nolan has a deep cut on his eyebrow. That's what was leaking the past few rounds. All right, round 3 about to start. All right, round 3's on. Hasanov's trying to level change, but he looks weak, man. He looks weak and he looks gassed. Sucking in air already at the start of the round. 1-2 misses for Hasanov. He's already like stumbling just from how tired he is. Nolan trying to feint at him. Good jab there from Hasanov. Hasanov just ducking his head every time he jabs. He's doing the same. A little bit trigger shy. A little overhand there from Hasanov, but it's rolled by Nolan. Jabs here from Nolan, and a good jab from Hasanov actually lands clean. Another good jab from Hasanov, and it looks like Hasanov kind of like hurt his eye with that. Oh, and a good overhand there from Hasanov. Hasanov's starting to outstrike him now. He's starting to stand with him. Good jab from Hasanov. Hasanov landing on the feet here too. Nolan's pressing forward though. Pressing forward and exiting. 1-1-2 there from Nolan, but it doesn't land. Oh, good counter there. Looked like a check hook there from Eric Nolan. And a good jab now from Eric Nolan, but it's slipped now by Hasanov. Another good jab from Hasanov now. They're starting to stand on the feet. Overhand from Eric Nolan seemed like it clipped Hasanov. Hasanov ain't shooting right now. Now he shoots. But he doesn't commit to it. Now Hasanov shoots in on the body lock, and he pushes him right back up against the fence. Hasanov has kneed him to the face a little bit. Very light knees, though. Both guys tired here. Nolan looks better on the feet, I'd say. So that's where Hasanov could probably get problems. Now they break from the clinch. They break from the clinch, and Hasanov's labored, man. Hasanov shoots in again, and he gets it. He lifts him up and gets it. Good takedown there from Hasanov, and Hasanov's already in side control. Let's see what he can work for here. Maybe a wrestler submission like a Kimura. Maybe he could pass over to Mount and look for an arm triangle, head and arm choke. He's trying to work for something like that, it looks like. First time I've seen him work for a submission all fight. Or what he could do, he could put knee on belly and start posturing up and landing shots. He's passed over to Mount, though, and he's got Eric Nolan's back. He's got the hooks in on Eric Nolan's back. He can pound away here. He can look for a finish and pound away here. He's very selective with his ground and pound, though, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Hasanov's taking him down again. As soon as Nolan was getting up Taken down again. Hasanov's a great grappler. Sticks on you like hot glue, man. Hey, we got some good viewership numbers right now. If you're in the live right now, share the live. Share live. Get some more viewers in here. Let's go. Hasanov is in side control. He's in side control, and Eric Nolan's just trying to turn for a position where he can be better. He's trying to sit out switch now, but Hasanov takes that post arm right away. When will we stop? When will we stop watching? How will we watch? Well, I mean, this is Fight Companion, so like if you have Paramount Plus, you can just turn it on and watch it with me. And this is kind of just like my commentary. So if you don't want to see, if you don't want to hear the commentary or Bisping on commentary, I can't say DC or Joe Rogan because they're not on this one, but this is just my commentary for it, and I'm simulcasting the event with the timer on it. I can't show you guys the event because then I'd be copyrighted by Paramount. And I can't give you guys the audio either, else I'd be copyrighted. So, yeah. I mean, if you have Paramount Plus, then you can just turn it on, and the timer's right there, just so you know where I'm commentating in the fight. 30 seconds left, and Hasanov's still kind of just laying on him here. Hasanov on the body lock takes away the post leg. "15 seconds left. Let's see if Hasanov can get some ground and pound off. All right. Nolan's just going to hang on until the end of the fight. 3-0 Nolan. Or not Nolan, sorry. Hasanov. 3-0 Hasanov. Hasanov wins it. I picked him by decision. I mean, he's going to get it done by decision. All right, after the decision in Hasanov's mic speech, then we're gonna switch to watching. We're gonna watch some replays of the the fights that happened before I got on stream. I'll rewatch Almacan versus Matsumoto. I think Almacan probably won that. From what I've been seeing on Instagram as I woke up, I feel like Almacan probably won that. $30-27. Good win from Farman Hasanov. You gonna stream the fight? I can't show the fight, because I get copyrighted by Paramount, and also, yeah, I'd probably get like some piracy fine, brother. I'm sorry, man. If you have Paramount, then you can watch it, but this is like just my commentary. You know what I mean? This is my commentary breakdown of the fights. Yeah, that's what we do here, brother. And if you got Paramount, you can turn it on or wherever else you want to watch it. You know, it's just yeah, or whatever place you are in the world. I'm sure it's like some different stuff that they got going on. But yeah, the fight just ended. Hasanov just won, and he's on the mic now saying something in Azerbaijani or whatever the language is. Yeah, I mean, sorry guys, I can't show the fight, but it's just like, um, you know, stick around after the stream as well because I'm gonna be playing some UFC 6. So yeah, we got that going on. After the stream, we're gonna drop a recap video. Prelims just ended, so I'll be rewatching the fights that happened before I got on stream. All right, there's Oakley versus Javier Reyes. Almacan versus Matsumoto. Abdullah versus Nascimento. Hey, thanks for the high viewership numbers, though, guys. This is one of the highest viewership numbers I've had in recent memory, so keep it going, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna watch Oakley versus Javier Reyes. We're gonna rewatch this one. I'm surprised Oakley won by submission. I thought he was just gonna, you know, outpoint and win this by decision. I had a feeling Oakley was gonna win it by decision or by submission. I had a little feeling. I gotta admit it, guys. I feel like LeBron right now. I predict these things. Oakley with an early leg kick there. Javier Reyes looks like very plotty on the feet. Good check hook there from Oakley. Hey, that's my shot, check hook. Oh, nice right hander from Ofley. Ofley was outstriking him too, as I predicted. And I think we're doing pretty good on picks this card too. We didn't get the first fight right, but I think otherwise we did pretty good on picks. Let's see when Ofley gets the submission because he shot in. Maybe he drops him and then got on his back and submitted him with something. Little overhand there from Reyes. Reyes has really weird striking. It's not like, it doesn't look effective whatsoever, especially on someone who's talented like Con Ofley. Con Ofley tries to get a body lock there, breaks. Oh, good uppercut there from Ofley. Ofley lands a great combo. Two to the body there from Ofley. Brother, you will definitely show the fight. I can't, man. I'm sorry, guys. What's it called? I can't. It's Paramount's gonna. Oh, huge. That's what put him out. I can't because Paramount's gonna copyright me. Damn. Hopefully, dropped Reyes badly. It's an arm triangle. Is that what got him? Arm triangle. Tap from Javier Reyes. That's what he got it done. I felt like he was going to drop him and then go into a position where he could get the submission. Wow. Good performance there from Con Ofley. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't show the fight because Paramount will copyright me. And, you have to have a subscription to watch the fights, at least in America. Nasty screams on top of the cage here from Con Ofley. All right, what's the next fight we're going to watch? Almacan versus Matsumoto. All right, we'll turn it on. Or Ruziboyev versus Pulayev. I want to watch that submission because I just got on stream like right after that fight happened. I want to watch what Ruziboyev did because I knew Ruziboyev was good, but like he was gonna fight Brian Battle, but then Brian Battle missed weight and that fight didn't happen. Yeah, I think this is my most viewed live stream, so let's keep it going, guys. Over 600 views already on it. Good little two there from Ruzaboyev. Backing him up on the feet. Polayev missing every punch, it looks like. Ruzaboyev catches a kick and takes him down. Caught the kick, took him down. Knees to the thigh from Ruzaboyev. Ruzaboyev drags him down. Puts a hook in. Did he submit him with a rear naked? Yeah, he's probably going to submit him with the rear naked. Pulayev is already trying to fight the hands. Elbows to the thigh here, crafty from Pulayev. Ruzaboyev's had a lot of fights, man. It's 37-9. One draw. All right, and this is probably where it happened. Right? I think this is where it happened. Yeah, he's already digging that. Dude, Pulaev's just such a crafty cockroach, bro. Ruzaboyev just uppercuts from the back. Isn't Ruzaboyev's only lost Buckley? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and this is where he gets it. This is where he gets it, probably. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is probably where he gets it. Right? Neck crank? Was it a neck crank that he got him with? Yeah, I think it was a neck crank. Yeah, this is a neck crank that he submitted him with, right? He's just squeezing and squeezing. Oh, no, he put him out. He put him out with the rear naked choke. Oh, and Pulaev's eyes went, man. Stiffened. Rear naked choke. He stiffened him. Wow. Nasty submission by Ruzaboyev. Pulaev did not want to tap. No tap, brother. Go sleep. Go sleep, brother. "26 first round finishes out of 37 wins. Wow. All right, main card's about to start. Magomedov versus Oleksiejczuk. I think Magomedov will probably win, but Oleksiejczuk has been crafty recently with his striking. I think Magomedov can probably take him down and submit him, though. He's not great on the ground. Michal Usad Oleksiejczuk. I think that's how you say it. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This guy ain't German, bro. This guy's Dagestani. Why is he repping Germany? Does he, like, live there or something? All right, round one about to start. Round one is about to start. Oh, shit. All right, round one's on. Glove touch to open. Oleksiejczuk looks loose on the feet. Magomedov, body kick. Magomedov trying to throw out the long guard, feinting with some kicks. Very kick heavy. It's a Dagestani striking style. It's that combat sambo style. Little right hand to the body. Bisping's right, extending the fingers. Good 1-2-3 there from Magomedov. Lands on the guard of Oleksiejczuk, though. Light kick there from Oleksiejczuk. Oleksiejczuk misses a left hand. Head kick there from Magomedov, but it lands partially. Magomedov trips on the fence. He's already being backed up by Oleksiejczuk, but he's beating him off the back foot. Oleksiejczuk can just, try to press with the boxing. Long combos here. I think a long combo would overwhelm. Oh, good left hook there from Magomedov. Great left hook from Magomedov. 2 to the body now from Magomedov. Leg kick from Oleksiejczuk. Magomedov already trying to work for the clinch, but Magomedov, it's broken by Oleksiejczuk. I want to see more jabs here from Magomedov because Oleksiejczuk's really light on the feet, so we should just time him that way. But I feel like Magomedov's got the style. That's not his style of striking. His style of striking is just very predictable. It's like the lesser Soviet strikers are kind of like that. You know what I mean? Good left hand there from Oleksiejczuk. Leg kick though from Magomedov. Good right hand there from Magomedov, and he's in on the clinch. He's trying to get in on the body lock on Oleksiejczuk, but he's doing a good job defending initially. Oleksiejczuk trying to dig an underhook. Magomedov knees him in the face against the clinch, or against the fence. In the clinch. Magomedov trying to hook the leg, but Oleksiejczuk's putting him in a good position. He's trained for this. Now, Oleksiejczuk breaks the clinch. Oleksiejczuk already bleeding out of his ear. Good jab there from Magomedov. Magomedov needs to keep timing him with that jab. That's what you need to do against a guy like Oleksiejczuk. Oleksiejczuk misses a leg kick. 1-2 there from Oleksiejczuk misses. Dude, if Oleksiejczuk lands on Magomedov's chin, I feel like it's going to be bad, man. Magomedov pivots out of it. Oh! Elbow sits him down. Big elbow sits him down. Magomedov sits him down. And Magomedov's got him in the front position. And he's working for a guillotine now. Magomedov's turned him over and he's working for a guillotine. He's got him in a bad position. And he's tapping. He's tapping. Magomedov submits Oleksiejczuk in round 1 and he's put him out. He's put him out. He dropped him with an elbow and then punches on the feet. And then he submits him. That's the end of Jacek's win streak. Nasty win there from Magomedov. Absolutely disgusting win from Magomedov. Great elbow off the break of the clinch. I think it was off the break of the clinch. I knew he needed to use those long-range weapons like the jab, like those elbows, and he did that. He did that, and he gets the win. I predicted he'd win by submission, but he wins by submission in a sequence where he dropped Jacek. Bang. The elbow is what dropped him. Elbow is what dropped him. And then that right hook on the feet. Another right hook. Stumbles back down to the ground. And then it was a nasty choke. He put him in a weird position with the choke that he couldn't get out of. It was like hard to tap from that position. Absolutely nasty and disgusting finish by Magomedov. Just how good is Strickland, folks? Just how good is Big Joe Piper? How good is Philly Joe Piper? How good is Joe Piper? Just a nasty guillotine submission. He was tapping from there, and Magomedov held on to it for a long time. It's kind of dirty, not gonna lie. But great win regardless. Great win for Magomedov. I predicted it. I called it. I'm doing great on picks this card, I think. Let's check. How good am I doing on picks? How good are we doing on picks, folks? 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 6-1, 6-2. We're 6-2. But I've heard that the Almakhan fight was a robbery. Bro, Almakhan's always getting done dirty. What a nasty win by Magomedov, bro. Clap it up. Hey, thanks for the high viewership numbers, guys. I think this is one of our best streams of all time. I think this is our best stream of all time. And we haven't even got to the main event yet. Dude, it's the Azerbaijani audience, man. I'd put hashtag Azerbaijan in the bio of this or something. Hashtag UFC Azerbaijan. And y'all coming out for this, man. Thanks. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it, man. Hey, for this Middle Eastern audience, man, we got the Abu Dhabi card coming up in a month. And after that, we got a Serbia card. I know that's not Middle East, that's Europe. We got a lot of European subscribers as well. Disgusting guillotine choke, by the way, from Magomedov. Put him to sleep with that quickly. Great finish. Another round one finish. This card is nice, bro. This is a great card. I think the next one's probably going to be an Ikram Aliskerov finish, too. Magomedov wants to fight Adesanya. No, you're not getting that fight, man. Hey, that's Bo Nichols' fight, kid. That's freaking Bo Nichols' fight, guys. Nasty elbow by Abbas to start that sequence to the finish. I know, man. Nasty elbow. You're right. Absolutely disgusting elbow. Great elbow, and then after that, nasty submission finish. Great guillotine. Put him in like this weird north-south position that was like impossible to escape for Oleksiejczyk. Nasty, yeah, you're right, man. Nasty elbow by Abbas. I know I already read this, but nasty elbow by Abbas to start that sequence to the finish. I agree. When he spat out, dude, when Oleksiejczyk spat out his mouth guard, it was like covered in blood. I had a dream, yo, guys, chat. I had a dream last night that Cyril Gane was out cold sleeping from Tom Aspinall. Such a good dream. That dirty cheat, out cold, like absolutely stiffened on the canvas from Tom Aspinall. Such a good dream. I wish I could be back in it. I think there's not much of a chance of it happening though, because Cyril Gane is a great chin and he's a great fighter too, but he's just so freaking dirty, man. I made a video about him. Go check it out on the channel for those of you who are new in the chat. Also sub to the channel, guys. We have high viewership numbers, so I want to tell y'all sub to the channel, man. No new subs this stream, so if y'all in the chat, make sure you guys sub to the channel. Check out the predictions video as well. Check out whatever videos on the channel that you want. We got a lot to pick from, and no fights this upcoming weekend, so we got some video ideas coming for y'all. Only if Tom comes in with the helmet and a face shield. Yeah, I know. You guys see what he posted on Instagram? It was like we're ready for the Cyril Gane fight, and he puts on a helmet with the eye shield, and then and then he puts on like some pillow in like on his nuts for the low shots. Yeah, facts. He needs like a helmet and shoulder pads, bro, and like 5 cups. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cyril Gane's so freaking dirty, bro. It's like every fight there's something. Like, what do we need? A fighter to be vegetabilized before we start taking this shit seriously? And did y'all see the Vinicius Oliveira and Andre Fili fight last weekend? Also reffed by Herb Dean? We got some shit going on, man. It seems to be mainly with Herb Dean, you know? Like, dude, if he dies, he dies. It's going to be taken a little bit too literally if we keep letting this shit go. Yeah, but Gane is a good fighter, man. I'm worried for Tom because there's a way that Gane wins this fight cleanly. But Tom has a great chin too. Like Tom's had big shots landed on him from like Sergey Pavlovich. Sergey Pavlovich has landed big on Tom's chin, and then he starts doing his like smooth brain like tism head movement where he's backing up and going like this with his chin way up in the air. Gane doesn't have big power. I just feel like Pereira's chinny, man. Like I was saying this, I had a video like way back in the start of the channel, talking about like chinniest chins, and I put Pereira in like the questionable tier because Pereira does have a questionable chin. Like he gets like a semi-clean shot landed on him from Ankalaev, and it's like, he's like stumbling. I don't know, man. I'm worried for Big Tom. Big Tom's one of my favorite fighters. I might make a video about my favorite fighters this week. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Hey, always new surprises with my videos. And we're gonna get some content for you guys this week, I promise, because there's no fight predictions, there's no breakdowns we can do. Dude, Loki had 2 times on this card where the ref has like missed out on the taps. Like I just realized, dude, the Magomedov and Oleksiejczuk fight, the ref missed out on the taps, and then Oleksiejczuk went out, and so did the Ruziboyev and Pelayev fight. Or no, never mind. Pelayev didn't tap. Pelayev just went to sleep. Dude, they give bro poor Pelayev, bro. They giving him Teba Gautier and Nursultan Ruziboyev 2 fights in a row. I think Ruziboyev has really improved too from his Buckley fight and all those other performances. You know what I mean? Bro, look, you want to look at the stats for that from that what's the guy's name? The Azerbaijan dude, Hasanov. I want to look at the stats from that one. How many takedowns did he have? 17 takedowns. I feel like it was more. 11 minutes of control time. Dude, he almost got outstruck on the feet. Only 21 significant strikes from Hasanov. If this guy does get stuck on the feet, he's getting chinned. If Hasanov gets stuck on the feet, he's getting chinned. Not Aliskerov. We've seen Aliskerov fight. He did get chinned by Bobby Knuckles, though. I think Sharon Magomedov's probably going to get a knockout win. I think he can chin Pereira. I think he's angry at dude. He hates Pereira. But right now it's Alskarov and Pereira. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Dude, Alskarov's just like a copycat fucking middleweight Islam Makhachev, bro. He's from Makhachkala also, or however you say it, Makhachkala. Makhachkala, Russia. I think Roman Kopylov would be a more appropriate call out for Abus Magomedov. I agree, but I feel like they fought before, right? And they're both Russian. I know Magomedov represents Germany, but he's from Russia, I'm pretty sure, from Dagestan. All right, round one's about to start. Ferreira and Alskarov, but I do agree Roman Kopylov's a good call out. All right, round one's on. Yeah, I don't know why Abus called out Adesanya. It's weird. He's not going to get that fight. All right, Alskarov staying measured. He's on the front foot, but Fahea can't time him. Fahea has nasty power. He has good submission game too. Fahea holding out the high guard or the long guard. Fahea tries to clock him over the top of an overhand. He has big power. He just couldn't knock out Marvin Vettori because Marvin Vettori is literally unfinishable. Fahea with the high guard and long guard. You know, he's sticking out the long guard, but he's got a high guard. Alskarov hits him with a leg kick early, overhand over the top. He exits range. A lot of these Dagestani strikers are really good with being defensively responsible, except Tagiro on the back off. But Horiguchi's a really tough out. Alskarov leg kick checked by Fahea though. Alskarov shoots it on the hips of Fahea. Let's see if he can get a takedown. Fahea's trying to set up an armbar, it looks like, or something. Armbar or Kimura. Fahea's really good with the submissions, though, so Alskarov's got to watch out. Alskarov picks him up and slams him. Alskarov already in the half guard. And he's working on Fahea from the top. Fahea's turning his back. Fahea has turned his back, but he's working up alongside the cage. Let's see if Alskarov can sweep the leg. He's hooking the leg already. Knees to the thigh from Alskarov. Fahea's nearly broken the grip of Alskarov. He has broken the grip of Alskarov. But Alskarov's still got that grip strength hanging on to his wrist. But Fahea has broken the grip. Fahea has broken the grip and they're out striking again. Alskarov's a good striker, though. He does a good job of landing a quick combo and then exiting range. Good leg kick there from Fahea. And a good teep. Oh, that was low. That was low. Teep low hits Fahea in the cup. All right, we're going to be off on time. I can't pause it. So we'll be off on time. Yeah, we're going to be off on time. All right. We're going to be about 25 seconds behind or so. We're at 2:47 on the clock right now. Oh, good head kick. That looked like a head kick there from Alskarov. Beautifully timed. But Fahea eats it. Even though Fahea does have a questionable chin, he lands a good low kick. Alskarov now pressing on the front foot. Another head kick tried from Alskarov. Alskarov knows he landed. Fahea trying to blitz forward with some big meaty overhands. Another overhand there from Fahea. Good 1-2 and a 3 off of it from Alskarov. Alskarov's starting to get Fahea to flinch. Good jump knee there from Alaskarov. Really good flying knee. Now he's in for the takedown, but Alaskarov, or Faje's trying to get a guillotine, but he didn't have the angle for it. Alaskarov pops his head right out, and he's in the half guard. You're not going to submit a Dagestani with a guillotine. Unless it's Tagir on the back of and he just goes out cold. Alaskarov just laying in the half guard right now. Trying to find a position. Alaskarov trying to posture up. Good ground and pound, or actually, no, not good ground and pound here because you're not posturing up. But it's harder to posture up with a guy like Bruno Fiziev holding on to you. Bruno Fiziev is very strong. All right, Fiziev built right back to his guard. He's good off his back, man. He's got good submissions. He's got a good submission game. I do feel like Alaskarov can knock him out on the feet, though. Fiziev is going to be hard to submit on the ground. I did pick Alaskarov by submission, though. Little body shots here from the top from Alaskarov. I like those. Working the liver of Fiziev. Going to the body. He's trying to get Fiziev to block the body so he can open up things. I like that. But Fiziev is doing a good job keeping him down, keeping him postured down. 30 seconds in the round now. Bruno carries a lot of muscle. I wonder how his gas tank is. His gas tank's all right. His gas tank is actually all right. We've seen it tested. He's lost 3 times in his career. All 3 times been submitted. Or not submitted, he's been finished. He's been submitted once. Fiziev trying to pull a guard at the end of the round. Alaskarov throws the right hand at the end of the round. Fiziev chin is a little bit, eh. He lands a good shot at the end of the round, though. Alaskarov 1-0. Yeah, Bruno does carry a lot of muscle. His gas tank's all right, though. His gas tank's better than guys that look more in shape than him, like RoboCop. His gas tank is actually a lot better than RoboCop's, despite RoboCop knocking him out last time. RoboCop did him dirty in his last one. I was just talking about that. Yeah, he did. But he did RoboCop dirty the first time. It's just like both of them just caught each other first strike of the fight in both fights. Both guys are just like, they kind of just like were a sharpshooter against each other because both of them have good knockout power. Like the reason that Fiziev is not gonna I don't think Fiziev is gonna stumble Alaskarov is because Alaskarov's so good defensively. Oh yeah, so that flying knee from Alaskarov didn't land clean. All right, round 2 about to start. Bro, the high guard, like the boxing high guard, never works in MMA for some reason because everything just lands no matter what because it's smaller gloves. Like the high guard is my style in boxing because I just do boxing, but Fiziev not gonna work. It's not gonna work out for Fiziev with this high guard. Like same thing with JDM. Like good 1-2 there from Fiziev though. Oh, good right hand there from Fiziev. That'll earn Alaskarov's respect. Fiziev trying to take him down. He's in on a single leg on Alaskarov, but Alaskarov breaks it. Fiziev tries to throw a spinning back fist there, but he stumbles on it. Good offbeat jab there from Alaskarov. Alaskarov backing him up now. Tries to throw a high kick, but he misses. 2 to the body from Alaskarov. He should keep going to the body. I like it when he goes to the body. Little right hand there from Fiziev. Good 1-2 from Alaskarov. Right on the high guard. Good knee up the middle from Alaskarov now. Keep from Alaskarov again. Another low blow, but Mark Goddard keeps it going. Low blow from Alaskarov, man. He's got 2 of those this fight. Good 1-2-3 there from Alaskarov. The 3 lands clean. Alaskarov going to take him down again. Fahea keeps trying to work for that guillotine, but now Aliskerov's in half guard. Let's see what he can do from here. He's got to try to slide his leg over to get in the side control if he wants to work for any of his best submissions. Aliskerov's back in Bruno Fajea's full guard. Bruno Fajea trying to throw up triangles and arm bars, it looks like. He's good at those, especially the arm bars. He's caught a few guys with arm bars. Stat guard here for Aliskerov. He lands some shots from the top. North-south position here for both guys. Aliskerov's on top. Aliskerov's holding on to this high crotch from the bottom, but he's working for an inverted triangle. He's trying to work for an inverted triangle, but I don't think it's going to work from here. I think Bruno Fajea is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Aliskerov switches to the back. He puts hooks in. Fajea's doing a good job controlling the wrist, though, from here. Yeah, Fajea's got to control the wrist, and he's doing that so far. He's got a 2-on-1 on Aliskerov's wrist. Aliskerov trying to get his hooks back, and he's lost them. And Fajea's holding on to that 2-on-1 on Aliskerov's wrist. Fajea's up. Aliskerov was trying to trip him, and they break from the clinch. They're back on the feet. Aliskerov trying to back him up. Pops a good jab. Good 1-2 there from Aliskerov. Aliskerov keeps trying that flying knee, but it's not landing for him. Jab there from Fajea, slipped by Aliskerov. 1-2 there. Dude, Fajea's open, man. Good jab there from Fajea, though, to catch him. Check hook there from Aliskerov. Aliskerov's got to keep scrapping with Fajea. Fajea's getting sloppy. Aliskerov gets onto a single leg and immediately takes down Fajea. If this gets to the third round, I don't think a finish is coming. I know I said that Aliskerov would win this one by finish, but I don't think it's going to happen. Fajea's holding on to the guard. Dude, I feel like at this point, Aliskerov could probably just stand up Fajea and he's like almost done. Way to scramble there from Aliskerov. Aliskerov on Fajea's back here now, but Fajea breaks it and he's back up. He's back up. And now they're back on the feet, 30 seconds to go. Good jab there from Aliskerov, it looked like off the corner of my eye. I was looking at the clock. Dude, Fajea's way open when he blitzes in. Ground and pound here to end off the round from Aliskerov. Calf slicer at the end of the round there from Fajea, but he wasn't going to get it. Round's over. 2-0 Aliskerov. He's looking good, man. I don't know why they're throwing in commercials here. Yeah, 2-0 Aliskerov, easy. Aliskerov's dominating the fight. It's a good card so far. I feel like Aliskerov can probably finish him in what's called in round 3. All right, round 3 is about to start. Round 3 about to start between Fajea and Aliskerov, and it's on. Aliskerov opens the fight with the jab, or opens the round at least. Not the fight. Fight's been going on. It's 2-0 Aliskerov. Fajea's winging overhands right now. He needs a finish. Fajea whiffs on a high kick and he falls down. Little left hook there from Alaskarov. Good jab there from Fiziev. Good counter two and a good left hook now from Alaskarov, but he's not chinning him. He's not chinning him. He's not sitting him down at all. I could see it happening though. But Alaskarov just not having much steam in his hands this fight. He's got good counters though. He's got pretty good striking. Little two there from Fiziev, but it doesn't land. Fiziev really just whiffing on a lot of strikes. Low kick now from Alaskarov. Good teep there from Alaskarov. Alaskarov gets in on a single leg now. He's going to take him down from here, and he does. Good takedown from Alaskarov. Alaskarov goes right to the stack guard, and he's going to try to pass, and I think he can. He doesn't, though. I have a feeling, man, he might just lay here for the rest of the fight. But he shouldn't, because he can finish Fiziev on the feet, I feel like. You know? Alaskarov, crafty pass into half guard. Alaskarov just not doing much here. Oh, he's on the back. He's on the back. He's looking for the hooks. Fiziev just is still on that 2-on-1 on Alaskarov's wrist, though. He's glove grabbing, though. He is glove grabbing. Alaskarov a little bit of ground and pound from the back, though. Now he's on the back. Now he's got the body triangle. He's got the body triangle locked in. Now he's just going to try to work for the rear naked, but Fiziev is good defensively in this position. He's been submitted before in his career. And it's almost in. It's almost in for Alaskarov. It's almost in for Alaskarov, but he doesn't quite get it. Fiziev does a good job getting out of that position. And he's going to try to turn to the side now. Alaskarov's still on that body triangle, though. Still on that body triangle, but Fiziev's on his side now. Fiziev's on his side, and Alaskarov's just probably going to be in mount here. Probably just going to be in mount here unless Fiziev turns his back, which I don't think he will. I feel like Alaskarov can just ground and pound him here. It's a very submissive position here for Bruno Fiziev. Bruno Fiziev he's wincing with the face too. Alaskarov's got a little bit of time if he wants to finish him and make a statement. I don't think he will. I think he's just going to lay on top for the rest of the fight. Little ground and pound shots here from Alaskarov, but they're not really doing much because he's not going to throw volume at this point in the fight. I don't feel like, for some reason, even though there's just a little bit of time left. Alaskarov drooling. He's feral, man. He's got to posture up with ground and pound. There's 20 seconds. Alaskarov is just drowning him, I know, but he's ground and pound from the top here. Alaskarov not defending himself. Ferreira says back of the head shots. Yeah, I think there was. It goes to decision. Fight's over. I feel like Alaskarov could have finished him, but he didn't. Make sure I'll sub to the channel. Anybody who's in the stream right now, make sure you guys sub to the channel. We got 1 new sub from the stream. Let's go. We're at 713 right now. I'm trying to get to 10,000 so we can get dono boxes in the stream, so we can start monetizing the channel. You know, all that good stuff. And also watch some of the videos, because we need 3,000 public watch hours to be eligible. And right now we've only got 207, so yeah. We got a lot of content coming out this week as well. 3027. 3027, Ikram Alaskarov. Good performance by Ikram Alaskarov. He's good, man. How good is Bobby Knuckles? Bro, I hope Bobby Knuckles can pull it off against Krylov. I think he will, but there's a chance he gets chinned, man. Just how good is Bobby Knuckles, folks? Dude, Hamzat Chimaev fought this guy in the regional scene. I forgot, bro. I actually forgot that happened. Hamzat Chimaev finished him. Hamzat K. What that mean, brother? KO'd him. Yeah, I know. Hamzat did KO him. Yeah, he hit. It was an uppercut. Both of Alaskarov's fights that he's lost have been uppercut finishes. One from Bobby Knuckles into ground and pound, and then one from Hamzat that called it in. How do you think Whitaker is going to do in his light heavyweight debut, considering he's in the big middleweight? Well, I think it's all about the opponent that they give him, and they're giving him Krylov, and Krylov can be crafty. Like he just finished Modestas Bukauskas in like the last 3 seconds of the fight in January. But not gonna lie, I think that Whitaker is gonna KO Krylov. Krylov's chinny, you know. Krylov's been finished by Guskov. He's been finished by Dominic Reyes. And I don't think Whitaker is going to have that big of KO power at middleweight. However, I think that Whitaker is going to chin him regardless. But up the rankings at light heavyweight, I don't think it'll be great for Whitaker, just because he's a small middleweight. I don't know why he's necessarily. I guess there's some new fights for him at light heavyweight, but like I feel like he'd be better off moving down to welterweight. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he is a big guy, broad shoulders. Looks like he was probably a rugby player in Australia or something. But You know, and he's getting older. He's only getting older, so it would be harder to make 170. But I mean, you know, middleweight was the weight class for him probably. Younger in his career, he probably could have been a welterweight. I don't know. I think he might have been a welterweight earlier in his career. But I think Whitaker will do pretty good in a few fights at light heavyweight, and then he'll get chinned if he goes up too high. Like, let's look at the rankings at light heavyweight real quick. Rankings at light heavyweight. I'm not gonna go to the meta rankings, bro. I mean, he could fight Alonzo Menifield. I think he beats Alonzo Menifield. I don't think he was welterweight. He lost to Wonder Boy. Yeah, I actually remember. Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was like, I felt like he was welterweight earlier in his career. But bro, Wonder Boy's crafty, man. Wonder Boy beat Tyron Woodley, man. He should have been champion in the first fight. Alonzo Menifield, he beats Alonzo Menifield. Johnny Walker's moving up. Nikita Krylov, he's fighting him. I think he's going to beat him. Dominic Reyes. Do I think he beats Dominic Reyes? I think he does. I think Guskov probably chins him, not going to lie. Uzdemir, he could beat Uzdemir, but Uzdemir's still good. He's probably too big, not going to lie. Mirzakhanov, I think Whitaker probably beats Mirzakhanov, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Whitaker is a much better striker than Mirzakhanov. And I don't think he'll get hit by Mirzakhanov that much as well. Because Mirzakhanov is like he dropped Alexander Rakic with like a stiff jab. But I think Rakic might have a chinnier chin than Whitaker does. I don't know. Paulo Costa, I think he probably he's already fought Costa, right? I feel like he's already fought Costa. Yeah, Whitaker has already fought Costa and he decisioned him. At light heavyweight though, I probably think Costa beats him. Jamal Hill, he beats Jamal Hill, but Jamal Hill is moving up to heavyweight. Dude, have you guys seen the state of Jamal Hill? He's actually so obese. Jamal Hill is so fat, it's crazy. Jamal Hill is actually one of the fattest people I've ever, like one of the fattest fighters I've ever seen. Just like the like beer belly on that dude is insane. Like it's like worse than being a blob. Like I'd rather be Shamil Gaziev than Jamal Hill. Khalil Roundtree loses to Roundtree. Jan, I think he loses to Jan. Pereira's up at heavyweight. Yuri definitely beats Whitaker. Ankalaev beats Whitaker. Olberg beats Whitaker. Yeah, I think the highest up in the rankings that Whitaker can beat is probably Mirzakhanov. I think Whitaker can maybe beat Mirzakhanov. Maybe. If Mirzakhanov lands on him, he's in trouble. Jamal, Roy Nelson Hill. Yeah, facts. Big country. Jamal Hill is actually looking like big country, man. Dude, who is Jamal Hill going to fight? I've been hearing rumors of Sergey Spivak and Jamal Hill. I think that one might be an Apex main event or some shit. I mean, who could Jamal Hill fight at light heavyweight? I mean, you got Sergey Spivak. I think they're either gonna do Blades versus Spivak or Blades versus Waldo. I think they're probably gonna do Blades versus Waldo, and then Hackett versus Pavlovich. We're gonna do fights to make after the month of June. We're gonna do that video. We're gonna do that probably tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. Probably tomorrow we'll get that one done for you guys. Or we'll start the process of making it, because that's gonna be a long one, because we got like all the fighters on the White House card, few good fighters on the Bilal card, then a few guys on the Capo or Gucci card, and then a few guys on this card. But it's only gonna be like interesting guys, you know what I'm saying? Like ranked or like on the verge of being ranked. We could have Jamal Hill versus the winner of Kuniev and Fortune. I feel like you could do that. What else could you do for Jamal Hill? Ante Delija just pulled out of the Johnny Walker fight. I wonder who Johnny Walker is going to fight on the Serbia card now. Who's going to be his replacement? Walter Walker, bro. Walter Walker's fighting on the Abu Dhabi card. Why is he fighting Thomas Peterson, bro? Dude, give Walter Walker a jump up in the rankings, even though he hasn't fought in a long time. Mick Parkin. Maybe just give Jamal Hill like a top 15 shot and just give him Mick Parkin, bro. No clue why Mick Parkin's in the top 15, by the way. I think even in the meta rankings, Mick Parkin's in the top 15 somehow. Yeah, he is. He's number 14. Ryan Span's number 15. Pinto's, no, I'm fine with that. Urchich, at least Derek Lewis is out of there. Bro, because Derek Lewis is still ranked in the media rankings. Let's do Derek Lewis versus freaking what's his name? Derek Lewis versus Jamal Hill. Those are the two guys that Jones called out. Jones is like, I want to do fun fights, like legacy fights, like Jamal Hill or Derek Lewis. Like, dude, shut up. Just freaking fight Tom Aspinall, kid. You know what I mean? But at least Jones is out of the sport finally. If we see Jones versus Ngannou out of the UFC, I wouldn't be mad though. Because Jones is acting like he wants to fight Ngannou now. Dude, you know what I don't understand? Why was Jones so scared? Why was Jones so scared of Aspinall and not like? I mean, he was scared of Ngannou, but now he wants to fight Ngannou now that's out of the UFC. It's interesting, man. Jamal Hill versus Derek Lewis. Please just chin him. Wait, which one? Which one do you want to be chinned? Jamal Hill or Derek Lewis? Because Derek Lewis is low key hard to chin. Like Huckett didn't chin him; he just made him quit. You know what I mean? Like he just like wobbled down and was like no more. He just like plopped down like a whale on his back. It's what he does. Like whenever he has adversity or whenever he gets taken down, he's just like putting his arms up and like laying on the ground. Like, he's just like Mick Fallen and can't get up. Jamal Hill's hard to chin too. You know, it's just Pereira. Like Roundtree couldn't chin him. I know Roundtree dropped him twice, but Roundtree didn't chin him. I feel like, dude, Derek Lewis is a flukable fight for Jamal Hill. I feel like that's what, like, Derek Lewis, because Jamal Hill, like, can't really get out of the way and his footwork's horrible and his knees are bad. Like, I think that Derek Lewis could probably chin him in that fight. And also, he's just going up from light heavyweight to heavyweight just simply for the reason that he has a belly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, he's not going up for competition reasons. Like Jamal Hill, you could have given Jamal Hill Robert Whittaker. Like, I think that fight was negotiated, and then Jamal Hill turned it down. All right, Almabayev versus Johnson is about to get to the fighter intros in a second. I got Almabayev by decision. I think he's just going to maul him, probably. Dude, I messed with Almabayev. I think they're going to do Almabayev versus Moreno next. They're going to rebook that if Almabayev wins this. Yeah, Almabayev's just got to take him down in this fight. He's a small guy. You know, he's 5'4", 65-inch reach. It's like a less bulky Van, you know what I'm saying? Like Van with a little less muscle. And a lot better grappling. And definitely worse striking. So I guess not Joshua Van. But like the height and the reach is similar. Weighing in at 105 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida. Fighting out of the red corner. That haircut on Charles Johnson. I know that's a signature. That's a signature cut. It's like it's actually horrible. I don't know who convinced him that that's good. I actually have no clue who convinced him that's a good cut. All right, round one about to start. Almabayev and Johnson. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Big things coming. It's loud in the Azerbaijan arena. Good fans around here. All right, round one's on. Glove touch to start. Johnson coming out with the Einstein cut. Skull it. Okay. Skull it for Charles Johnson. Normal haircut for Almabayev. Good low kick there from Almabayev. Johnson very light on the feet, has that fluke ability for sure. Almabayev catches his teep. Johnson circling on the back foot. A little overhand there for Almabayev. Low kick there from Almabayev, and a low kick back misses for Charles Johnson. Big overhand there from Almabayev. Johnson can be chinned. He's been chinned by Alex Perez. Alex Perez has bigger power, though, than Almabayev. Almabayev's a small guy. He's throwing big overhands, though. Good left hook there from Almabayev. Almabayev's catching Charles Johnson right now. Uppercut there, misses for Almabayev. Probably needs to be closer for that to land. Left hook there from Almabayev. He's landing on Charles Johnson and takes him down. Catches the teep and sweeps him. And now he's already moving to side control. Johnson's long, though, so he can really just guard max here and get the butterfly guard. He's just trying to throw Almabayev over with his feet. But Almabayev's in half guard now. Almabayev's deep into half guard. Johnson's already putting the butterfly guard on him, though. Johnson's already posturing up. Almabayev trying to flatten him out, but Charles Johnson's doing a good job staying up here with his length. He's got a body lock from the side. He can try to sweep him from this position. Almabayev back in the stack guard, and he's trying to pass again, but Charles Johnson back with the butterfly hooks. Charles Johnson's just posturing up here and trying to move him away, but Almabayev's sticking on him like glue. These Caucasus region grapplers are kind of like that. They just stick on you no matter what. Like, no matter how good you scramble, they're always on you. Unless you're Strickland, you know what I'm saying? Charles Johnson just trying to up kick here. He almost lands it, but Almabayev's just stacking the guard. Good ground and pound here from Almabayev. Just a little bit of it. Just a bit. Just a bit, lad. It's good, that. Almabayev looking for a guillotine. He's almost in the position. Johnson trying to fight the hands. He's lost the guillotine position now. Almost had it for a second, though. Almabayev holding him down against the fence. Almabayev trying to look for the guillotine again. I thought he had a better position from that angle, but he doesn't. Almabayev really looking for this, and Charles Johnson's back up, but Almabayev switches to a single leg and drags him down. Now Johnson trying to wrestle up. Charles Johnson trying to wrestle up, and Almabayev's got him in this front headlock position. Scrambles around to side control now. Minute left in the round. Lands some good ground and pound here. Almabayev's got great scrambles, man. Entertaining grappler to watch. Almabayev takes away that post arm of Johnson, but Johnson's back up, kneeing him to the body. But now Almabayev switches right back onto a single leg and trips the post leg of Charles Johnson. Great takedown from Almabayev. Almabayev's real crafty with this grappling, man. Almabayev just trying to land some small ground and pound from the top here. All right. Looks like Elmbi's just going to lay in the guard of Charles Johnson for the rest of the round. Both guys are scrapping with ground and pound from the top and the bottom. And it's over. Round 1 is over. Elmbi 1-0 pretty clearly. Advice from Charles Johnson's corner. I think it was Charles Johnson. I was looking at my phone, but it's like, you got to win this round, kid. All right, round 2 about to start. Dude, Charles Johnson's so active, though. I messed with that about Charles Johnson. Already 3 fights halfway through the year. Charles Johnson trying to enter the fluke state. Charles Johnson teep up the middle. He already looks better than he did in round 1. He's entering fluke state, I'm saying. Now he's running around the back of the cage, circling. Should look for low kicks on Elmbi to take away his lead leg, because Elmbi ain't very light on that leg, even though he is moving back and forth. He can be calf kicked here. Enter the fluke state. Come on now. Let's go, Charles Johnson. Good spinning back kick to the body there from Elmbi. Elmbi with a crafty strike there already backs up Charles Johnson. Good calf kick there from Elmbi. Calf kick now from Charles Johnson, as I said. A good offbeat, too, from Charles Johnson. Low kick there from Elmbi misses. Another good low kick from Elmbi, and he's got him labored on the leg. Body kick from Elmbi now. He should keep chopping those low kicks. Should throw a lead calf kick. Elmbi should throw a lead calf kick right now. Into the clinch now. Elmbi trying to drag him down. He almost trips him, but he stumbles on his own feet. You can't make that many mistakes against Charles Johnson. I'll enter the fluke state. Nasty leg kicks by Elmbi, I know. Johnson falls down. He falls down, and that's right into Elmbi's grappling. It's going to be hard for him to get up from here. He does, though. He gets up. Good knee to the body from Elmbi using his Muay Thai. Elmbi's schooling him on the feet right now, but he's really got to watch out for the fluke state of Charles Johnson. Good spinning back kick to the body. Hurts him. Oh, but it's a low kick. It's low. It's on the nuts. Hits him square on the nuts. We're going to restart. We're going to restart the timer. It looks bad. Charles Johnson going to get up. I probably shouldn't have restarted the timer. I restarted the timer because I thought it was going to take a lot of time, but he's ready. We're going to be behind. Oh, no, he's not ready. He's got to take some more time. Spinning back kick right to the jubals. All right, it's on. We're going to be like a minute behind-ish. Hello? I didn't even see what that was. Hello, what's up, man? What's up, Amar Boxing? Good left hook there from Elmbi. Thanks for the likes on the stream, man. Good 1-2 there from Elmbi. And Elmbi shoots in on the double leg now and gets him down immediately. If you shoot in deep on Charles Johnson's legs like that, just a blast double, you're going to get it. Good body shots there. And way to go up top for Charles Johnson. He's entering fluke state. Elmbi laughs it off, though. Good low kick there from Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson, he's entering the fluke state. Elmbi's got to watch out. Elmbi takes him down, though. Elmbi takes him down. Elmbi passes immediately to side control. Allenby gets the hooks in. He's going to look for a submission now, but Charles Johnson's being crafty. He's building up to his feet already, building up to the base, but he's in an uncomfortable position. Allenby's got a hook in. A little ground and pound here from Allenby from the back. Gets hooks in again. Johnson's doing a good job defending, man. He's back up to his feet again. Front headlock position, though, for Allenby, and he's back down. Charles Johnson back on his back. Who do you expect to win the Fiziev versus Torres fight? It's a really close fight. As I started the stream, I'm thinking Fiziev, man. But I think Torres can do it in round one. I think Fiziev's going to lose this one. I think Torres is just going to run in round one, and Fiziev ain't going to be able to deal with it. Because Fiziev likes the fight clean, and you're never going to have a clean fight with Manuel Torres, so... Like the way that Bahamondes beat him, like Fiziev can definitely implement that game plan, but I don't think it's going to happen for him. I think that Manuel Torres is going to finish it in round one. Allenby just sticking on him on the back here, like glue. Both hooks in now. Both hooks in. I don't think he can finish it this round, though. Charles Johnson's doing a great job defending. Round's over. Yeah, Manuel Torres is going to get it done, man. Manuel Torres, round one. All right, round three about to start. All right, round three on. Let's see if Charles Johnson can enter fluke state one last time, or is he going to lose? Good low kick there from Allenby. He should keep going back to them. Good left hook there from Allenby. Lands on the guard of Johnson, though. Good right hand there from Allenby. Throws the knee, and Allenby just takes him down right away, man. Charles Johnson looking for a buggy choke. Charles Johnson's really looking for that buggy choke. He's looking for it. It's not tight, though. He's working for the buggy choke, but I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not tight anymore. Buggy choke is not tight. He's almost got it in. It's in, folks. Oh, it's tight. And he's out. Allenby's out. Joe Rogan would have said, "Way to escape. That was tight. It was locked." Good ground and pound, a little ground and pound from the top here from Allenby. Johnson posturing up again. Not a finishing position, though. Yeah, I know it wasn't. Rogan would have been like, "That's it. That's it." Yeah, Almabaev's got great wrestling. Granby roll there from Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson is doing a really good job not being submitted here, but he's being absolutely dominated other than that in the grappling. Charles Johnson kind of flattened out now. Ground and pound from the back here from Almabaev. Almabaev doesn't look gassed at all. Charles is feeling it though. Charles Johnson looks gassed. I think if Almabaev wants to finish, this is the time to do it. But it's easier said than done because Charles Johnson's doing a great job defending submissions this fight. Almabaev's got to watch out for the back of the head. He's hitting the side though. Back of the head is an easy target to hit on Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson actually he needs to just squat up and down to get Almabaev off his back here. What is it? It's like a hamstring submission here. I've seen this before. I forget what it's called. He's almost got the submission and he taps. Charles Johnson taps Asu Almabaev. What's the submission called? I forget, man. I'm not a jiu-jitsu expert, but that was a great submission by Asu Almabaev. I've seen it banana split. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I've seen Zabit get that submission before. Good submission by Asu Almabaev. You have to craft up like interesting submissions like that against a guy who's going to defend all the simple shit like Charles Johnson. Great submission though by Asu Almabaev. We'll see what Bruce Buffer says. Due to a banana split choke. Oh yeah, it's tight. Aljo's gotten one. Yeah, I know Aljo got one too. Aljo got one earlier in his career. Wait, who did Aljo do it to? I forgot. It was like a mid opponent earlier in his career when Aljo was like a journeyman in the UFC. Yeah, who did Aljo submit with it? Was it Yeah, no, I think he submitted Coney Sandman with a knee bar. I think that was a knee bar that he submitted him with. Oh, I forgot to turn off the timer. Yeah, no, I think that was a knee bar. I think Aljo might have gotten it on the regional scene. No, he didn't get it on the regional scene. Yeah, and I was right. Knee bar submission for Cody Stamann. On Cody Stamann. Yeah, he rear naked choked Sandhagen. Remember that. Yeah, he hasn't had a submission since ever since he beat what's his name? Corey Sandhagen, yeah. He's just been getting TKOs from the back and just decision. He's been decisioning everyone since we watched TJ Dillashaw. All right, I'd say Almabaev versus Moreno next. I'll put that in my fights to make video. Suleyev stretch. I think that's what Buffer said. Suleyev stretch. Not a banana split. A banana split looks different than that. I think a banana split cranks more on the groin. That's what Aljo got with Stauman. It's I think that was a knee bar, or because it wasn't a like I'm looking at Zabit's resume right now, and it says that he submitted Brandon Davis with a knee bar too, not a banana split. So I don't know. Do they even call it a banana split anymore? Dude, and I'm looking at Zabit's resume in the UFC. He was not beating that good of opponents. I mean, Calvin Kattar, prime Calvin Kattar is all right. Washed Jeremy Stevens. And decisioned him too, you know? Everybody's saying like Zabit was the biggest what if. No, he's not. Biggest what if might be Shavkat if he doesn't come back. Or he will come back, but if he loses immediately to like Sean Brady or something, then he's like the biggest what if. Says something about Pantoja. Who's gonna tell this kid he's not getting the title shot? Right behind Pantoja, you got Manel Kopp. After Manel Kopp, you got like the winner of the Roy Val Kavanaugh fight. Hey, we'll see. Hey, ask you on the vibe. We'll see if you can get Matt. We'll see if you can get Bass Moreno, kid. Almaviv had something else to say on the mic, but he didn't get it. Almaviv going to get Moreno after this, I think. That's the opponent that they should do. Almaviv Moreno, rebook it. That'll be a good fight. I'd probably still pick Moreno, you know. Shavkat's there. Return of the Man. It's a McGregor promotion. Dude, if McGregor wins, it'll be so good for the UFC, man. Dude, and if Holloway loses this one, he's 1-3 in his last 4. Losing to Topuria, Oliveira, and McGregor. And that's a dip on Holloway's legacy too. Like I have him at like the number 14 spot on my GOAT list. I think he'd dip below the top 15. I don't know, man. Yeah, what is? Max is my child. When we first competed, I sunned him. Vaya. You're not gonna lay a glove on me. And even if you do lay a glove on me, I'm gonna laugh in your face. Sick promotion. That's the next event, bro. McGregor fights in 2 weeks. No way. It's like actually settling in my brain. McGregor fights in 2 weeks. No way. McGregor's fighting in 2 weeks, bro. It's like settling in my brain now. All right, Sadikov versus Mateusz Camilo. Canelo Alvarez. If McGregor somehow, by the grace of God alone, beats Max, then the UFC is going to book McGregor versus Gaethje. I know, bro. It's gonna be that's gonna be freaking amazing, bro. If McGregor, yes, bro, I think it could happen too. Like MMA doesn't make sense anymore this year. Strickland beats Chimaev, even though I kind of saw it happening. Like I didn't predict it, but I saw it happening. Like Strickland beats Chimaev undefeated, like a super scary version of Chimaev gets dominated round 1 and then wins the fight. And then after that, Gaethje like actually beats the shit out of Ilia Topuria, who also looked unbeatable. And yes, he had a bad fight, but Gaethje still beat him, man. There's no like almost nobody actually saw that coming. And if you say that you did, then you're either lying or just stupid. You know what I mean? MMA doesn't make sense anymore. It just doesn't, bro. Dude, Yuri just like has a brain fart and doesn't finish a one-legged Carlos Solberg. MMA doesn't make sense this year. Oliveira lays on Holloway after nobody's done that to Holloway in his career. Paddy Pimblett looks terrible against Justin Gaethje, even though I predicted Justin Gaethje to win that one. MMA math is weird. I know, right? We got like the circle of Strickland, DDP, and Chimaev, and like the circle of Taporia, Gaethje, Oliveira, and Holloway. MMA math is weird, man. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's just styles make fights. And that's the whole reason why Duplessis is able to beat Strickland, arguably twice. I think Strickland won the first one. Dude, the GOAT list is interesting, bro. If DDP beats Usman, and yes, it is an older Usman, but it's still a good version of Usman, not gonna lie. If DDP beats Usman, DDP's top 20 all time. I think that I also had a brain fart in my top 25 video. I probably shouldn't have put Figgy there. I feel like I could have put either Dominic Cruz or DDP at number 25. Figgy's lost too much, I feel like. But Figgy's prime was so good that I put him at number 25. Best sport in the world, I know. There's a reason it is. MMA, American football, or soccer, depends where you're from. Basketball is probably up there. Like, to actually do the sport, I'd say wrestling is up there just because of how tough wrestling is. Like, wrestling builds the best MMA fighters for a reason. Because you got to go through a lot of uncomfortable positions. You got to go through a lot of shit in wrestling. Arnold Allen's here. I see Arnold Allen right here. What's Arnold Allen here for? Yeah, best sport in the world is easily MMA. Boxing ain't up there anymore, man. Like, boxing's fun. Like, I'm training boxing. I don't know if I'm gonna compete yet. Like, I don't really have the drive to compete in boxing right now, but like I could. Nazim Sadikov's getting pretty big cheers in Azerbaijan. I think the reason they're going to Azerbaijan is it's good fans there. Good fans in Azerbaijan. Big cheers for Sadikov. All right, round one about to start. Sadikov and Camilo. I think Sadikov's going to win this one by decision, but it could very well be a finish. This Azerbaijan crowd is really behind Sadikov. All right, round one's on. Southpaw stance. He's switching stances, though. Sadikov switching stances. Southpaw stance to open, though, for Sadikov. Sadikov seems really stiff in his stance switches. Looks like he's going to be kick heavy a lot of the fight. Tries to go 2 to the body, but he misses. Two, 3 there from Camilo, misses. Light kick from Sadikov. Everybody's airballing to start this off, but good light kick there from Camilo as he switches. A few straight punches there from Sadikov as he blitzes in. One, 2 there from Sadikov. Low kick there from Camilo as Sadikov switches. Oh! Big 2 from Camilo! Sits down Sadikov, and it's over! Woo! Huge 2 from Matush Camilo. Sits down Nazim Sadikov, and it's over like that! But probably a bad stoppage, though, because Sadikov's right back up, but that was a nasty shot from Matush Camilo. And the crowd's booing like crazy, man. But a nasty shot there from Matush Camilo. Dropped Sadikov badly. And after that, he was just covering up. But he gets up right away and protests the stoppage. So let's watch this again. Nasty 2 on the button of Sadikov. Sits him down badly. Not unconscious, but he's covering up here. And he's not doing anything. He's just right into the submissive covering up position. But that looks like a good stoppage. Yeah, that was a good stoppage by the ref. Good stoppage by the ref, but he wasn't out. He was just dropped. I'd say good stoppage. He dropped and then covered up. Dropped and covered up and rolled over. He wasn't wobbling when he got to his feet. But a good finish there by Matush Camilo. Great shot to find the button regardless. Immediately. The second a shot lands clean, Sadikov drops. Sadikov's a little bit chinny, man. You think a fair stoppage? Yeah, I think so. I think it was a good stoppage because he drops and then covers up like this, rolls over to the side. Yeah, I think that was a good stoppage. Great finish by Matush Camilo. I didn't see that coming. It's a good card so far. A lot of finishes. I mean, he was turtle up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was turtle up and rolled over to his side. He wasn't going to be able to do anything from there. Amen, brother. Amen, my brother. All right, I'm gonna rewatch Abdullah versus Nascimento in a second because I've heard that's a bad stoppage, bad refs. Yaroslav Amosov in the building. Allen and Lerone Murphy there. Oh yeah, I saw a picture of them on IG. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby. Choo choo. The better the blessed. The better blessed. The better the blessed, baby. And the best boxer in the UFC, baby. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby. I'm the best boxer. The double champ does whatever the fuck he wants. Yes, sir. If he gets past Holloway, bro. Gaethje versus McGregor. I favor Gaethje in that fight still. I favor Holloway in this fight, not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna pick... Dude, who am I gonna pick in this one? I want to pick McGregor. The logical pick is Holloway, but it's like the sport doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? The sport doesn't make sense anymore. Wait, why did they like cut out all the rest of the prelims? Oh, because it's like early prelims. They're separating it. Luke Riley, Cody Garbrandt, Gable Steveson, Bobby Knuckles on the prelims, dude. Early prelims, they got Ethan Ewing and Farid Basharat. Yeah, early prelims, they got Tracy Cortez versus Wayne Kong. Panas, they got the big penis on the card, you know? Penis is ready to explode all over Cesar Almeida. Ode Osborne versus Cody Durden. I'm pretty sure that's off the card. It's weird seeing a McGregor card loaded. I know. It's a really good card. Ryan Gandro, Zachary Reese. That's a filler fight. Basharat and Ethan Ewing. They're announcing the Hernandez and Rodriguez fight. Let's go Roy Obama versus Anthony Hernandez. That's it. That's it. Whoa. Completely unnecessary follow-up shot on Jack Hermanson, bro. Hernandez versus Rodriguez. Who y'all got in the chat? Who y'all got? Anthony Hernandez, Gregory Rodriguez. That's announced for Sacramento, UFC Sacramento, August 22nd. Hey, props to the UFC for not putting this one on the Apex. I thought they were going to do that. Jack was still in it at that point. Ref hadn't stepped in. Yeah, I know. Absolutely unnecessary follow-up shot. Gave Jack Hermanson like levels of CT. Hernandez, you got Hernandez. I agree. I think Hernandez will win it. But I mean, RoboCop is huge though, so you know you never know. A RoboCop always has that puncher's chance. All right, Shara Bullet versus Michelle Pereira about to start. Not about to start, but it's they're gonna get the promotion underway and the walkouts. Hey, how much? I wonder what the Kalski market is for Michelle Pereira walking out with the Israeli flag. What do y'all think? It's a bad blood fight, man. Both of these guys hate each other. Y'all see the ceremonials yesterday? I wonder if Michelle Pereira is going to do a backflip for no reason in the middle of the fight. Or run off the cage, yeah, I know, like Zabit. Dude, that stoppage and that like double spinning back fist fight was weird, man. He didn't even cold him with that. He knocked him down. It was a big shot, but Hey, make sure if y'all on the stream right now, sub to the channel. We need some new subs. We're trying to get to 10,000. 10,000. You know what, 10,000 would do a lot of things for us. It would help us monetize the channel, and it would help us get some dono boxes in the stream. Sub to the channel, share the live too. Anybody in the stream, share the live so we can get over 10 viewers in here for the main event. We've had 9. I want to get to 10 though. Yeah, this is our biggest stream of all time. Even bigger than the Chimaev Strickland stream and the White House stream, both combined. Crazy, man. These foreign audiences are nice. Hey, make sure we share the live in the stream. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Let's get to 10 viewers for the main event. Co-main coming up. Dude, Char's so tough. I wish he fought more than once a year, you know? Dude, hopefully he fights on like the October Abu Dhabi card or something. Yeah, that can't be too much to ask for him to fight on the October Abu Dhabi card. That's like almost 4 months for him. And I don't think he's going to take much damage in this fight as long as he gets the finish. Damn, Shara's 32. He's way older than I thought. After this, if he wins, you could either give him Delize or do Belgari versus Delize, which I'm saying you should make for a while. Fighting out of Tel Aviv, Israel. Yo, some baddies in the crowd here at UFC Azerbaijan. All right, round one about to start. I'm low-key excited for this one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good fight. Let's get some viewers in here. Share the live. If you're in here, sub to the channel. Make sure you sub. All right. Round one on. No glove touch as expected. Both guys popping around at distance. Shara fainting a bit. Hey man, who won Fiziev or Torres fight? Hasn't happened yet. We're at the co-main event. As you can see, the timer simulcasts with the fight. Magomedov raising his leg. Jabs early from Pereira. Pereira's the first one to throw. Low kick there from Magomedov. Magomedov just kind of popping around. Let's see if he can push forward and throw some strikes. Another low kick there from Magomedov. Pereira tried to check it. Oh, big right hand sits down Magomedov. Pereira sits him down with the big right hand. And now he's teeing off. He's teeing off. He's teeing off on Shara. Shara's been sat down by Pereira in the first round by a big right hand. Pereira's trying to stack the guard and land some more ground and pound. Shara's hurt. Shara's hurt and he's trying to throw up a guard. But Pereira's trying to pass it. Let's see if he can. Shara's throwing up some kicks. He's throwing up kicks from the bottom. Pereira's just trying to stack his guard. But Shara's kicking him. Heavy shots, ground and pound from the top from Michel Pereira. This win was promised to... I'm kidding, guys. But Pereira's passed into side control, looks like. Michel Pereira. Big right hand sat him down. Right on the front of the face of Shara Magomedov. Good shot by him. Magomedov hasn't went out, man. Magomedov trying to wrap his guard around Pereira, but Pereira's stacking him right here. Huge shot by Michel Pereira to start the fight. Wow, I was not expecting that. Pereira's got some power, man. Grabbing the man bun is Shara right now. Shara's got to be pissed. He's going to take a point from Shara. Herb Dean just gives him a stern warning. Not exposing the cheating. Not looking at the cheating. Puts him back in the position, though. Chara's kind of getting teed off on the ground here, man. Please watch us the game. I can't show you guys. I can't show you all the fight, man, because I get copyrighted by Paramount. Thanks for the likes on the stream, guys, though. Appreciate it, man. I think Chara's already got some black on his eye. Herb the Warning Dean. Facts, bro. Big shots though from Pereira on the top. Pereira, good elbow from Pereira on the top. Another good elbow from him. He's posturing up and landing good ground and pound here. Herb the Warning Dean, good one, bro. Another good elbow for Michel Pereira. Dude, I was not expecting the fight to start this way. Let's see if Chara can come back, because Pereira's dominating him on the ground right now. Chara with the up kicks. The up kicks have been hitting Pereira. Dude, Chara keeps getting hit. Knee on belly here for Pereira. Now Pereira's on his back. Pereira's on his back, and he's gonna look for a rear naked. He's got one hook in. He's got one hook in, and he's looking for the choke. But now Chara ends up on top. Chara ends up on top, and Pereira's got the guard around him. But Chara's building his way back into it. Pereira could be a little bit gassed coming into the second. He tends to gas out a bit. He did a good job not going buck wild with his ground and pound, though. Chara's split open. Chara's bleeding on Michel Pereira right now. I don't think it's a 10-8 round. Good low kicks here to end the round for Magomedov. It's a good look from the judges. Might not be a 10-8. Pereira ends the round on his back. 10-9, close to a 10-8, but I'd say 10-9 for Chara Magomedov here. Chara's getting his way back into it slowly, but let's see if he can get the finish. Chara ain't breathing too heavy yet, so that's a good sign for him. All right, corner's telling him to keep his hands up. I probably agree with that. He should be able to parry the straights with that Soviet style of his. He should be able to, just kind of keep his hands right here and parry him. He's telling his corner man to come here. He needs to not break any more rules. Herb's warning him again. More warnings. Big stern warning to his corner. Or else Herb's going to take a point. Is he actually, though? All right. Round 2. Early low kick from Chara misses. Chara can't be dropped again, though, or else I think he's going to be out of this. Chara just moving around, circling his left hand. His coach told him to keep his left hand up. Magomedov pressing here. Lifting up his leg, looking for oblique kicks, it looks like. He's missed both leg kicks in the round so far. At least he's throwing more output to start the round. Pereira feints a kick. Switching stances a little bit. Chara hasn't really landed anything. Superman punch there from Pereira doesn't land. Low kick there from Chara. Side kick to the body from Chara. Dude, the right hand is open for Michel Pereira again. Straight right hand down the middle is way open for Michel Pereira. He can land that on Chara. Question mark kick, lead question mark kick there from Chara. Doesn't land. It lands on the guard of Pereira, but gives him a different look. Good oblique kick, good knee stomp there from Chara. And another one. Pereira just trying to tap him with these low kicks. Pereira just kind of popping around on the back foot here. Chara's pressing forward. I want to see more volume here from Chara. Pereira tries the right hand again, and a good body kick from Magomedov, and a good low kick now. Chara's fighting his way back into it. Low kick checked by Michel Pereira now. Chara's still staying very kick heavy, not really engaging with the hands. Good low kick there from Chara, and a check left hook there as Michel Pereira blitzes in. Chara's just kind of feinting with the hands here, keeping his hands high but not tight. Good side kick to the body again by Chara Magomedov. He really likes that side kick to the body. Tries to throw out the lead question mark kick again, but Michel Pereira just kind of circles away from it. Chara is still staying very kick heavy. Another right hand there from Pereira, but it doesn't really land clean. Spinning back fist there from Magomedov, but he airballs it. Pereira a lot more boxing heavy in this fight. Magomedov still trying to track him down. Magomedov trying to cut off the cage. Pereira almost caught him with the right hand again there. Chara's really got to watch out for this boxing Michel Pereira. Michel Pereira trying to scrap again, and Chara Magomedov hits him with a good right hand. Off the break of the clinch. Good right hand there from Chara Magomedov. Herb's picking his nose. Not much really going on here. Michel Pereira kind of just circling away from him. So far, Chara's won the round for sure. Stayed on the feet the whole time. Chara's probably just like outpointing him here. Michel Pereira's being like really submissive and just backing up on the back foot. I think he thinks he's got a 10-8 round, I think, in the first. Which I don't think he did. All right, now they're scrapping a bit. Good jab there from Michel Pereira. Magomedov tried a big spinning tornado kick, but it didn't land. Magomedov catches a teep and tries to fire a right hand off of it. Pereira tries to throw a rolling thunder. The round's over. 1-1. 1-1 round. Or 1-1 fight. Jones is hanging out with Volkov, Yan, and Arman right now at this bare knuckle event in Russia. All right, round 3 about to start. All right, round 3 is on. Pereira's fainting. Pereira just kind of bouncing around a distance like MVP here. Low kick there from Shar to open the round. Side kick to the body, not from Shar. He really likes that side kick to the body. Yeah, Shar pretty easily beat him last round. Jab to the body there from Pereira. Dude, Char's going to watch out for that right hand down the middle. It can still clip him, for sure. Char's biting on the feints of Pereira, too. Low kick from Pereira. Chara not being very aggressive at all. One, two there from Pereira. Side kick to the body now from Magomedov. He's just going to try to outpoint him, I think, this round. Chara's on the front foot now. See if he can do anything from here. He's just really trigger shy, it feels like. Ever since being dropped in the first round, he's just trigger shy, man. Good low kick there from Magomedov. And a good side kick to the body. He loves that side kick to the body. Little jump right hand there. Looked like a Superman punch from Chara. Michel Pereira shoots in, but Chara sprawls it. Chara sprawls it, and he immediately reverses position into side control. Oh, and he gets eye poked on the way up. Michel Pereira gets eye poked on the way up. Timeout. Or I wonder if they'll take a point there. I wonder if Herbert's going to take a point. On the way up, yep. There's the eye poke. Eye poke on the way up caught him. Wonder if Herb's going to give him another warning. He might take a point here. Char's been cheating a lot this fight. All right, I'll be a little bit off. I'll be a little more than a minute off here. We got 2.5 minutes left in the fight. No point taken, though, from Chara. Pereira's trying to press forward now. Let's see if Chara can catch him. I don't think he can at this point. He's very, very trigger shy. Chara's got to be aggressive and throw something at the head, man. But he isn't. It's just like stabbing him with side kicks to the body. Rumor has it that Gon trains bullet. Facts. All right, now they're scrapping for a second. Michel Pereira just trying to throw these right hands. Chara trying to counter. Now they're back to bouncing around on the feet. Back to jiggling at range. Good teep to the body there from Michel Pereira. They scrapped for a second, but didn't really land anything. Oh, good jab there from Michel Pereira. Hold on. Good 1-2 there from Chara Bullet. Oh, and a good head kick from Chara Bullet, but it's not phasing Michel Pereira, and he partially blocked that too. Shara trying to land that spinning back fist, but it's airballing right now. Michel Pereira just still bouncing around at range. No. Shara Magomedov sprawls the takedown midair. And now he's on top of Michel Pereira. He tries to throw a flying knee and time Michel Pereira, but he takes him down and sprawled it midair. Now Michel Pereira is trying to hold him against the fence here and work that way. Shara Magomedov trying to land knees to the body and elbows here. Are these shots back of the head? No, it's the side of the head now. Good knee to the body there from Shara Magomedov. Looked like it's backing him up a little bit. That knee to the body there from Shara is backing him up. He should press here. He's got 10 seconds to finish it, and he knocks him down with a spinning side kick to the body. And now Pereira's on the back foot. Let's see if we can get a finish at the end of the fight. I don't think we're going to. I think they're just going to bounce around. He almost had him finished at the end of the fight, but it's over. It's going to decision. I think Shara won it. I think Shara won it 29-28. Close fight, though. I think Shara won that one barely, 29-28. Could have finished him at the end of the fight, though. He was hurting him to the body. And then just decided, like, not to throw. He's like, stand right here. And he could have landed in the middle, like, while Michel Pereira was talking to him, but he just didn't. He didn't pull the trigger. And that's why it's going to decision. All three judges, 29-28. Shara Magomedov. Yep. Shara Magomedov wins it by decision. All right, let's go. Almost main event time. Make sure whoever's in the stream, y'all sub to the channel. We got big things coming. Sub to the channel. We get this big live stream today, man. 1.8 thousand views so far. Who's you picking the Super Bowl coming up this season? Seahawks, man. I'm a Seahawks fan. Actually, I don't know. Probably Seahawks running it back, but I don't know. Could be. The Rams are really good, man. Now that they got Myles Garrett, bro. I don't think it'll be the Chiefs, but there's always that chance, man. It'll probably be. I'm hoping for Seattle, man, but yeah, I'd say probably either Seattle or the Rams or the Chiefs. It's one of those three. Those are going to be the three best teams in the NFL this year. Bears are always a dark horse too, man. Or not always a dark horse, but a dark horse for this year. I mean, Caleb Williams got the cover curse though. I don't know. And NFL's turning into slot, man. So I like the UFC better. It's like, dude, like you can say whatever you want in like the UFC post fight press conferences, and like they don't censor you. You know, free speech. Whereas the NFL or the NBA or like FIFA, you know, like in the MLB, you know, like all that stuff going on. You know, your freedom of speech is limited, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, main event walkouts are starting. Dude, the arena's packed. All right, let's go. We got 7 viewers. Let's get some more in here. Share the live. Main event time. All right, Fiziev walking out now. All right, Fiziev getting big cheers from the Azerbaijani crowd. I think is Fiziev going into this fight with the black eye? I think he is. I saw that in like the promotions. Yeah, he's going into this fight with a little bit of a black eye. All right, main event about to start, yo. Actually, no, it's the tail of tape. My bad, guys. Even odds, I think. Yeah, Fiziev can probably do it, but I'm gonna pick Torres. I think Torres is gonna win this. It's a safe pick. But Fiziev's crafty, man. Won't be an upset if he wins. Let's go. Hey, we got 9 viewers. Let's get one more. Somebody share the live. Somebody share the live so we can get 10 viewers up in here. That'll be our peak. Our peak ever. Historic live stream we're having today, and the main event is yet to come. So share the live, share the live, share the live. Share the live, share the live. Let's go. All right. About to bring him to the middle. God bless. Rafael Fiziev versus Manuel Torres is going to be underway soon. Round 1 is going to start, and the main event in Baku is going to be on. Share the live, share the live. Let's go. All right, round 1 is on. Body kick early from Fiziev. Fiziev on the front foot. Now they're scrapping early. Scrapping early. Good shot landed by Fiziev. Manuel Torres with the body kick. 1-2 from Manuel Torres. 2-3 there from Torres. Yeah, it's going to be good for Fiziev to back up and let Torres swing. I think that's the path to victory for Fiziev. Front kick up the middle for Torres. Torres just staying measured for a second at distance. Now he's going to try to wait for Fiziev to come into his lap so he can throw some strikes. Takedown. Looks like a takedown for Fiziev. Fiziev has taken Torres down, and he's trying to pass him out. He's gathered the legs, and he's taken some steam off of Torres early. Hey, we got 10 viewers. Let's go. Share the live, guys. 10 viewers. Fiziev has taken Torres down early, if you're just tuning in. But now Torres is back up to his feet, and he lands a low blow in the clinch. Low blow in the clinch on Rafael Fiziev. Low blow in the clinch, man. You okay, buddy? You okay, buddy? All right, we're going to be a little bit behind. We're going to be, I think, like 14 seconds behind. Or 14 seconds ahead, sorry, guys. Low kick. And a good uppercut in the clinch from Manuel Torres, or in close, not in the clinch. Torres trying to stay measured for a second. Good 2 down the middle, timing the leg kick from Fiziev by Torres. Torres pressing forward. Good jab there from Torres. You can just see the power in Torres' hands, man. Torres got great power. Almost stumbled him with the jab. High kick from Torres, but Fiziev gets out of the way. Signature dodge from Fiziev. Fiziev with the Muay Thai stance, picking up his leg. Kicks can be timed here for sure by Manuel Torres with the 2 down the middle. I think that's a good path to knocking out Rafael Fiziev for Manuel Torres. Good jab there for Manuel Torres. Manuel Torres tapping him up with the jab. Manuel Torres throwing some jabs out there. Low kick there from Fiziev. Missed. Another jab from Manuel Torres. Misses. Left hook there for Manuel Torres. Fiziev staying defensively responsible here. Torres can counter him, though. For sure. I think long combos is not what Fiziev wants to throw. Fiziev wants to just keep tapping him on the outside here. Good knee up the middle there from Manuel Torres. Lands to the body, it looked like. Another good jab from Manuel Torres. Popping that jab, man, Mexican style. Good low kick from Manuel Torres now. Just make him feel different targets is another good path to victory for Manuel Torres. Good 1-1-2 for him there. Torres switches stances now. Fiziev missing low kicks. Good low kick there from Fiziev. And he tries to hit the calf again. Torres a little bit light on that front leg. Thanks for 2,000 views, guys. This is the longest fight already of Manuel Torres' career. Good sweep there by Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev sweeps Manuel Torres. Now Manuel Torres is on his back. Manuel Torres trying to look for a heel hook here or something like that. 30 seconds left in the round. I'll turn off the timer here for you guys. I'll just tell you how much time's left. 20 seconds left in the round. Let's see if Manuel Torres can finish him again in the first round. He's not going to be able to. Fiziev is landing. He's too crafty, man. Good body kick there from Manuel Torres. Good right hand down the middle, or left hand from Manuel Torres. Good jab there from Manuel Torres at the end of the round. I would say that's a very close round, but I would give it to Rafael Fiziev. Fiziev had the bigger moments there, but Manuel Torres was stinging him regardless. Manuel Torres getting taken down a little bit in this fight so far. Those Torres jabs are nasty. Yeah, I know. His jabs are nasty. He's got crazy power in his hands. Yeah, I know. Torres has crazy power in his hands. God-given. Round 2 about to start. All right, round 2's on. Glove touch to start. Spinning back kick knocks down Manuel Torres. Knocks down Manuel Torres against the fence. And now Fiziev's strapping, and he's knocked him out. And he's knocked him out cold. And Fiziev's on top punching away. Fiziev has finished the fight early into the round with the spinning back kick. And he finishes it in Azerbaijan. Broad checks Manuel Torres. I could have seen it happening, but I picked Manuel Torres anyways. But Fiziev gets it done. Nasty spinning back kick finish and pounds away against the fence, starts scrapping, and Manuel Torres was gone from there. On the ground, he knocks him out with the ground and pound out cold. Amazing performance from Rafael Fiziev. Gets stung at the end of the first round with the jab, and he's won it at home in front of the home crowd. Immediate, huge hematoma under the eye of Manuel Torres. I think he broke his orbital from that spinning back kick. Absolutely nasty spinning back kick there from Rafael Fiziev. He deserves it at home in Azerbaijan. An amazing performance. Chopping the leg kicks in round 1. Gets stung with jabs. He was scrapping. He took people that they're not letting him go into the crowd. They're not going to let him go into the crowd, but a nasty spinning back kick finish there for Rafael Fiziev. Knocks him down with that. Landed on the guard, on the wrist, it looked like, of Manuel Torres. And that was enough to rock his chin, man. That was enough. Bang! Knocks him down there. And against the fence, Manuel Torres' eyes go wide. And immediately from there, Rafael Fiziev is just throwing hooks throwing hooks. And then a nasty right hand against the fence dropped him for good. His eyes are gone now. Ground and pound, and it's over. Great performance from Rafael Fiziev. I saw it coming, but I still didn't pick. I'm wrong on every main event this year. I'm wrong on every single main event. Fiziev, I know, man. I still think he should go down to featherweight, man. Imagine how he'd be doing the featherweights. If he's doing Manuel Torres like that. All right, I gotta stop this timer. If he's doing Manuel Torres like that, dude, imagine how he'd do the featherweights, bro. I think he should go down to featherweight. Beautiful finish, I know. Great finish. Make sure you guys sub to the channel. If you like fight companions like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We do this every single fight card. There's no fight this week, this upcoming weekend, but we're going to have a lot of videos to be released. We cover MMA news here. We cover tier lists, all type of stuff like that. We do some UFC 6 gaming live streams. If you guys want me to play UFC 6 after this, I can also do that. Right after this, we're going to get on to making a recap video. We're going to recap this event. Recap all the fights on it. Fiziev. What's that? Fiziev champion? No, I'm sorry, man. No. Lost to Hoofy, lost to Gaethje. He's good, though. I think he should go down to featherweight. If he goes down to featherweight, I think he'd do better there. He's less likely to be chinned at featherweight. I think featherweight, he still gets beat by, like, the Arnold Allens. He probably gets out-grappled by Aljo. Fiziev's tweaking out on the mic. Nasty spinning back kick. Fiziev's not an unk, but like these mainstay like lightweight contenders that are like always there in the rankings, they just keep fraud checking these young up and coming guys. The ground and pound put out Manuel Torres. His eyes went, bro. BMF belt. No, you're not getting Charles Oliveira, kid. You're not getting Charles Oliveira, kid. Nah, I would take Diego Lopez fight for the BMF belt next. Yeah, I think Diego should probably move up, and I think he says he's gonna move up. Right now, I have Diego Lopez matched up with Aljo. Yeah, I think they should probably do like Diego Lopez versus Aljo or Lerone versus Aljo at featherweight. But if Diego Lopez is going to move up because of Volk, then I would like to see Diego Lopez and Charles Oliveira. I would like to see that. But they're going to do, it's almost confirmed that they're going to do Charles and Armin. Fiziev and Hoofy have already fought. Who do you give Mauricio Hoofy? I would say if BSD loses to Patty, I would do BSD versus Fiziev. I like that, yeah. BSD versus Fiziev. If BSD loses to Patty, that's what I would do. Yeah, I think that's the perfect one to do. All right, do you guys want me to play UFC 6 because I can do that? I can stay on stream for a second, or I can just get right to making the recap video for you guys. Chat, let me know. Hey, chat, what do you want me to do? UFC 6, stay on stream, or do you want me to just go start making the recap video? Ziggy, stop.
Okay.
Appreciate the stream, man. I subscribed and like. Thank you, brother. Hey, chat, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to stay on stream and play UFC 6? Or should I just get right to making the recap video? Because I do recap video after every single event. So I'll get off stream and do that if you guys want me to, or I can stay on stream and play UFC 6 if you guys are going to watch that. And if any of you guys want to play UFC 6 against me, then just drop your gamer tag in the comments, or not in the comments, in the chat. But we're going to start doing more of that. We're going to start doing more gaming streams. We're going to get those set up. And yeah, everybody in the stream, make sure to subscribe as well because, we got big things coming. I want to get a dono box in the stream so we can start making some money off of this. I want to get some more watch hours on my video so I'm eligible to be monetized on the channel. Yeah, so let me know if you guys want me to stay on stream or if y'all want me to start making the recap video in the chat. All right. No more viewers. We got no viewers in the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna get on the recap video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later and goodbye. Until next time. You'll see me in the recap video. So I'm gonna drop that as soon as I can. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.